listening to some funky tunes.
Are we ready?
Ask the question again.
I guess so.
Are we ready?
No. The question before that.
What it
Funky
do?
tunes.
What we do?
What it do?
What it do?
Yeah.
We're gonna go work for you.
We're doing the podcast.
And you know you want.
Yeah, what it do? Boy.
What's the question though?
What it do?
How does it do it?
Oh, that's what I'm asking you!
Welcome everyone to In the Bread podcast. This is Dead Ed with our guests today, local and always archaeological Nugsy, and the
Ecological.
I don't fucking know, and the
Am I like a turd from like some ancient Egyptian?
go with
Jurassic archaeological.
the
Nugget.
bone. I think for it to be
Yeah, but I'm a nugget, so like
maybe
maybe
like
like a piece of shit.
maybe you're the original chicken nugget that's now petrified in the stone. What's and the forever moist ennui? How's that one for you?
I like that one.
Yeah, forever moist. It
Very
seems
nice.
it seems to be a thing that every woman I ever meet hates that word, moist. Like, ew, didn't say that word.
I've been even know like two
Women. Your
Yeah.
mum and your sister.
Just two women.
You need to get out more, mate. They're out there.
Oh,
How many though?
I think they keep hiding from me or something.
Well, this is the thing.
How many of them are there?
I'm guessing at least 10. One of them's Julia
Why
Gillard.
10?
Well, I don't know. That's just a
Ugh.
number.
I'm not going outside then.
Nah, me either. Me either.
Cooties.
But how's everyone's day been?
I'm knackered.
Any updates? Oh, that's good. Any updates on the from the police? How's that going? After
Not
last
since
week?
yesterday.
Not since what happened yesterday? Just quickly run down. And enough of
they-
that. Moving on. Lobo, how are you?
Oh! What a great segment to move on to. The
I'm
lever time.
just kidding. Actually,
Well, actually, thank you for asking. I was really wondering
Yeah,
if
how-
you would.
How
I'm, you know what?
You're,
you are
I'm
something.
doing, I'm
Heroin.
doing okay, I
Oh.
think. I
Black
think
tar?
I'll leave it at that.
He's lactating,
yeah.
Lactose intolertating.
intelitating. That's a new
That's
album.
me.
So anyway, Nugsy, you were going to say before I rudely interrupted. What was the update?
I wasn't
going
going to say anything.
Oh, okay then. Moving on. Now, there's something obviously.
It's either if he says something, you move on. If he
Yeah.
doesn't say something, you move on.
Okay.
I think it's a win-win situation.
Either way, the police came to your house. Am I correct?
Yes, they came.
In plain clothing. They came in plain clothing.
Yes, they did.
They had their.
But they're plainclothes detectives, so it makes sense for them to be
clever
wearing
boy.
plain clothes.
Were they wearing suits or were they just in like Hawaiian
No,
shirt?
it was like
Mardi Gras.
yeah,
Help me out. I'm trying to paint
with,
a
the,
picture.
with
here.
anal beads around their necks and
Anal beads,
I'm
really?
I would have assumed they'd just be wearing cop clothes because they're cops.
It's like there's a
No.
shirt that says "I am a cop."
no, because they're plainclothes detectives.
Is it plain like plain bread?
No, wheat grain.
Wheat grain. Okay. Or that friggin' pumpkin seed and alfalfa mix.
Although they were white, so they'd be white bread.
Privilege. Thank you. Privilege.
Privileged,
Privileged
yes.
bread. Sorry,
You're lucky.
The racism on this podcast.
it's
dreadful.
rife.
It's terrible. God. You know what? One day we're gonna have a special guest. You know what? My dream is that we get someone like really influential from like a huge
Like
kind of,
Obama.
like the what is it? Like Obama. That would be great. No, someone who's like I want someone who's really aggressive. That's like, no, you're wrong. You are wrong. I don't know what accent that is. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. How dare you? You have no idea what it's like. And we can just be like, how dare you laugh at me? How dare you? And then they kill us.
Is that before or after?
Are you sure?
During.
That's a good idea.
We'll make sure they're not in our country. Okay.
Sure.
Sounds good. Well,
Yeah.
How about
our
someone
country.
from North Korea?
North Korea. Sure, why not? Actually, there was that thing in the news a couple of days ago, or maybe
And they use.
a week ago, where that North Korean soldier ran across the border,
Oh, I read about that. Yeah.
getting shot by his own people. By his own.
Did he survive?
He's in the last article I read. He did. the doctors treated him for the gunshot wounds because he got shot pretty bad by his own people, and well, he was a traitor.
He probably deserved it, mate.
The last I heard, he was in a serious but stable condition.
I don't know. I'm not too sure, but they removed worms from his intestine.
Yeah.
What?
He had intestinal worms, which is kind of like a tribute to just how bad the healthcare is even for their own soldiers.
In essence, him getting shot saved him.
Possibly. Well, I don't know
Yeah.
if they'll kill
Well,
you.
I mean, him running was him being saved. Him being shot was them not helping him be saved, and then he was saved.
From what I remember, he drove a military vehicle down towards the line, towards the border, and then ran across it once he couldn't go any further, I guess, in the military vehicle. And there was no evidence to show whether or not the North Korean soldiers had shot him after he crossed the line, in which case then that was like a breach of the whole peace thing that they signed, or the treaty that they signed, North and South signed at the end of the Korean War.
Oh.
So if that was the case, they may have broken the treaty. We don't know. And even if they did, they'd probably deny it anyway, so... Yeah, poor guy. Hopefully he pulls through. It's obvious the amount of North Koreans that are trying to escape it's just a testament to just how terrible the conditions must be there for them. For the people living in the lower classes, I'm sure the elite are fine, like in any country. If you got money, you're fine. If you got political influence, you're fine. But everyone
So when aren't you fine?
if you're everything else,
Hmm.
if you're poor, that's when
Are you saying if you're poor in North Korea, you will not be fine? Is that what you're saying?
if you're poor, or if you say anything bad about the government, or try and rise up against the government, or basically try and show any form of expressionism. If you try and express yourself in any way which is against the regime, then you're not fine.
Sounds great. But so are you
When are we
saying if
going?
I'm poor in Australia, I will be fine? Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily, but I don't know. You've got options, I guess.
Like what? Be poorer?
No,
Be an alcoholic? Don't be an alcoholic.
you got welfare. You've got the chance to
Why?
to
Don't
get
knock it till you try it, Leber.
you can get a basic education. You can then move into getting a job, hopefully a stable job. If not, you can.
Jeez, I wish more people thought like you, Ed.
It's about being positive. I wish more people did, but you know what?
Even me.
The people out there, they're given a boner from the government. Sorry, a bone from the government. They're just going
A
to
boner.
and then they burn the government back. That's the way it kind of works, unfortunately. But you know what? There are people out there who seriously do need it, and there are
Absolutely.
Coccyxes.
Should take it seriously, though.
some who take advantage. This is a whole topic in itself that I could rant on for many, 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 many hours.
I'll take it you don't want to rant on.
You know what? Okay, we're opening this can of feckin' worms.
All right, what segment is this?
This
What
is
do we call this segment?
the ranting segment, which starts after 1
I'll
minute.
give it a nice name. The Dead End by Dead Ed. Let's go.
Why the world sucks and what we've done wrong and why we should
Yep.
fix it.
Yep, give us the Dead End. Give us the
Before you continue, I
I
assume the guy is fine because he asked if he could listen to South Korean music because he didn't believe he was in South Korea.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I hope they played it to him.
They did apparently.
That's sweet. There we go. South Korea. Good on you.
Yeah.
On you, mate.
What would be funny? It's like, this is the thing. Imagine if like people started to like run into North Korea, going, "We're sick of the South Korean lifestyle. We want to be."
You know what? They
enslaved."
probably wouldn't be surprised if people had done that.
Do you reckon their government would try and
honest.
shoot them, or they would be like, "Oh, okay, come in. Yeah, here's a bit of dirt. You can sleep there." The options are endless.
I mean, they could potentially shoot because they might think, "Oh, there are people running at us. What if they're going to attack?"
They'll probably think you're a traitor and just throw you into a camp. They'll be like, "Oh, he's a spy. Throw him in."
Yeah.
Fucking brutal. Now, I read an article many, many months ago about a lady who survived a camp, tried to escape once, she got caught. She escaped the second time through China and was able to then go to South Korea. But the brutality at these camps, it's just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Not Australian, so luckily it's not happening here, but it shouldn't be happening anywhere, full stop. So, yeah. Not much.
Full stop. End of the line.
End of the line.
Dead end.
Dead end. But getting back onto the welfare system, You know what? It should be a thing that if you can't pass a drug test, you can't get welfare.
Isn't that what they're doing?
They're testing the sewers.
Yeah, they're cracking down on the.
They're testing the sewer lines where they're not actually doing. I don't think they've ever spoken about individual testing. There's cashless welfare systems, great, which is an idea. So that way people can't buy cigarettes, they can't gamble, they can't buy alcohol.
And honestly, that's
drugs.
my idea of giving to the homeless as well. So if you worry about what they're going to do with the money, you don't have to give them a cashless gift card or some shit. You know,
they have an FPOS machine that you swipe.
Yeah, no, legit. Anything could work, and then they can only use it to, go to a hotel or
not go to
Woolies and buy some groceries, that kind of thing.
We need a system that works, and right now I don't think we can find a system that works because people are scum. They could take advantage of everything, and if they find an easy way out, they will.
I'm good people. I know how it works.
People will find a workaround somehow.
They will.
If they need to piss into a cup, they'll have like someone piss through a window into the cup or some shit.
Oh, what kind of fetish are you into, Nugsy?
The best kind, Ed.
Oh, okay.
Word.
You want to catch up sometime? Get a beer?
Yeah, I mean, I was there on the weekend. You didn't seem interested then.
Oh, I didn't have my window open.
Oh.
Levy, do you want to
Next
get in on this action?
What action?
Pissing through the window fetish?
It's not a fetish.
Oh, okay. Pissing
Since
through the
when?
window, love?
Isn't it a requirement?
To be on Big Brother. That should be a requirement. Yeah, sure.
You're not making it on Big Brother or whatever other MTV shits until you piss in my mouth.
Scat fetish, 101.
Oh, window, sorry, whatever you said. Yeah.
Window, something like piss through the window. I don't even want to be home when it happens. Just do it. Anyway, talking about crazy news and things that are going on in the news right now, well, around the world, moving from North Korea. North Korea and the United States have always had some tension between them. And right now in the States, moving away from North Korea, some big news came out. Hero, or should I say anti-hero, Charles Manson is dead.
Thank fuck.
Crazy psycho.
You know, it took him a billion years.
I was talking to my old man about it today.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I don't feel like criminals should die. It's too easy a punishment to just end everything. But then they don't deserve to live out the rest of their life living off the people because they're paying for, their taxes, paying to like
keep them alive.
Yes. So there's like this weird shitty impasse where you can't do anything. So they kill them and you end their suffering, I guess, or
they should just have a penitent.
Get to live the rest of their life.
Get raped in the face, in the skull, all your life.
Okay.
Suffer. Get your balls and dick cut off. Suffer every sort of torture possible. I'll pay for that. You can have my tax money. It's fine.
Okay, but then we got the issue where, I mean, what about the article we brought up last week about that guy who was arrested and sent to jail for 10 years for a sexual assault that he didn't do?
What an idiot. I can't believe he did it.
There's been cases... You freaking idiot. There's been cases proven after DNA kind of techniques, analysis has got introduced, where it's proved people were wrongly jailed. Imagine killing someone and be like, oh shit, we're supposed to kill...
It's happened though.
Jerry, we killed Terry. Fuck.
I think the biggest case of that is in Texas because they still have the death penalty. Is it Texas?
Do they? Probably. Everything is done in Texas apparently.
Let's check.
Even them nice
I know
wangs.
that Charles Manson was on the death penalty. But then, what state was it? California. A year later, California banned the death penalty, so he's just resentenced to life in prison. So he was going to be executed, but he was
California.
California.
Really?
I believe so. If that's right, yeah.
Right back where we started from, California.
Oh jeez, we just got hit with copyright infringement.
California.
That sounded like a buzz. It sounded like a buzz drill going through a piece of wood.
That's how the song goes, man. Don't hate the player, hit the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, I fucking hate that noise coming out of your asshole.
Sorry, let me put the tape back on.
Okay.
Alright,
then the cork first and then the tape.
But Charles Manson's dead. He died from, what was the thing?
If it's not AIDS, I'm very upset.
Don't play the friggin'. Of course, he didn't die from AIDS. He died from gastrointestinal bleeding.
What?
Gastrointestinal bleeding.
Sounds horrific.
Caused by what?
They won't say. The kind of the spokesperson from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation confirmed his death, but did not provide a specific cause. He had been in hospital.
That sounds incredibly suspicious.
Well, he's been in
like they were feeding him like fucking
acid.
Pieces of metal or something.
He was in hospital in January from gastrointestinal bleeding, according to news reports. But well, if they were going to kill him, they really did play the long con right there, because geez, it's only taken
I know, right?
however many years he's been.
I like to think there was a guy who made it his life goal was to kill
a life goal to kill
Charles Manson. Manson. and
he's friend with
his younger brother,
related to Brendan Fraser, no doubt.
And like he went through like the whole like system, like training to be a guard and stuff, just to get close to him, and he finally did it. Congratulations, well done, guy.
Oh, Charles Manson was just so drug fucked and so bitter. And he just became a very angry man. And it's unfortunate. He could have persevered and tried to become an artist, which is what he wanted to do, but he went the other route. And then
he was a musician.
Yeah, I know. A musician's still an artist. That's what I meant.
No, I know, but like, usually if you say art, people might think they'll go straight to painting or drawings and stuff.
Okay.
Illustration.
A musical artist.
Tay-Tay, of course, yeah.
And
but yeah, he's still an artist. That's true.
But nonetheless, he allowed his
like
anger.
There's still a few states that still carry capital punishment.
Do we have Texas confirmed?
Yes.
Where else? Let's make
the Australia.
See, there's a map, and they're coloured in, but they don't say the state, so I don't know.
Well, just guess. Make up a state.
Oklahoma.
Okay,
Let's go with Oklahoma.
Oklahoma confirmed. By
yes,
Nugsy.
Oklahoma.
Brazil.
San Jose. Yeah, Brazil. That's another one. Brazil's a big one, actually.
Brazil, really?
That's what she said.
Why would she say that?
Because I had a pumpkin down my pants.
A pumpkin?
Yeah.
How did you even fit it down your pants? Oh, mate.
Wouldn't you like to know, mate?
I do. Can you show us, mate? Show us on stream next time. I think it's the only way to play.
You know what? I've been thinking of what you said about having the video going, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. I like being able to pick my nose and have no one know about it. I like being able to sit here naked.
Yeah. I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest.
Okay. Maybe later. I don't know. Maybe if we all do it, maybe. But, oh, well.
Yeah. At some point, when we make, 20 views.
20 views? 20 views a week?
Yeah, maybe we'll do it.
We've already made 20 views.
Well, actually, Lever, your face has been in the news. Lever's face has been in the news.
What have I done now?
Here's a article.
Can't wait to hear about this one.
Look in Discord. Disgraceful, in quotation marks, brawl erupts over bikes on a train in Melbourne.
When did you go to Melbourne, mate?
Why did you kick this?
Melbourne is so nice. Everyone loves each other in Melbourne. I'm surprised this would even happen.
Not this guy.
Oh, wow, that's brutal. They're going right at it.
You watch this guy, some bald drunk bastard. He kind of looks like me, probably in 40 years' time, if I shaved my beard off. Yeah, he's having a go at some youths because their bikes were all blocking the way. If you watch the video, he's like, "What if someone wants to sit down?" And we'll just move it. And then he just won't stop letting up on these poor kids. And eventually, one of them just kind of throws the bike down, and he goes for him. And this guy's a pretty big dude.
I like the first 4 seconds of the video. It's like a young man walked into a brutal pummeling.
He did. He walked right into that dude. What the hell was he thinking?
But he had 16 mates right behind him. I'm surprised the bald guy didn't get knifed or shanked or something, because they look like lads or something that were ready for a beatdown. But
man, I'm with that bikey looking dude. Seriously, what a dumb shit. Why would you step up to him? Wow, you're a real tough guy. Get your ass pummeled. What an idiot.
Well, the funny thing is, one of the Transport Minister, Lisa Neville, has condemned this behaviour, saying that it doesn't have a place on public transport, or anywhere for that matter. I don't want to see this.
Wait, she's talking about the bikes, or she's talking about the fighting?
The fighting. Doesn't. Wait. This is why we've got protective services officers. Yeah, they really came in handy then, didn't they? Where the fuck were they then?
Where are they? They don't exist except like once every 7 years. You know, they don't appear anywhere.
No,
What a load of shit.
Come in.
Exactly.
But this is, it's true. I mean,
Mr. Yeah.
And even if these the protective service officers intervene.
Correctives.
I'm sorry, I'm still on Manson right now. Even if they intervene, they'll probably get reprimanded and then sued by the guy because they were being too brutal.
Too rough.
Too rough.
Too bullshit.
I only punched him in the face 5 times. It's not. They just didn't have to come in here and then punch me in the face 5 times. It's not fair.
I have the right to punch, but not be punched back.
As an Australian citizen, I should be able to punch whoever I want to.
I have the right.
It's only fair, you know.
Anyway, apparently no incident has been reported to the police, but I think this is just one of these news events. It's like, oh, be careful. Don't be a retard on the train.
Not only was that retard bringing a bike and covering up the way, that's already one retarded thing, but that's unfortunately subjective, and I have that opinion. And
why did you punch him? Why did you punch him, Leber?
Why did he push his bike away? Not only potentially hit someone else with it,
well, it's not
step to a guy that could pummel him instantly.
It's not his bike. It's an bike.
Yeah, it's his attitude towards the guy.
Which one? Both guys.
The young guy who stands up at the beginning of that video. The way he throws his bike away looks like.
What do you mean it wasn't his bike?
It was an bike.
Oh,
it's not even his.
Same shit.
Yeah, I know. But still, I mean, if it's not your bike, he's probably going to throw it in the river anyway. But to be fair,
those are the people we want in our world. Huh?
To be fair, the guy had been like harassing them for like 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure he would have been quite pissed off after that 20 minutes.
Yeah. So what did he think he was going to do? Does that make him a Super Saiyan? Oh, 20 minute. Is it the 20-minute mark? I am now ready to pummel you. No, it's not going to.
It's like he had a meter that had to be filled.
I'm sure.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
I would have been in the case. It's like, don't worry, he's getting off at the next stop. Okay, he didn't get off at this stop. He's still going on at me. He's going to get off at the next stop. Okay, he's still fucking going on at me. And he's still on this train. I just want him to fuck off now. And I'm sure the kid just lost it. And let's face it, if I had like 16 of my mates behind me, I would have maybe stood up and said, hey, stop that.
Leber said you're a dickhead.
Yeah, Leber said you're a dickhead. And he wants to fuck your mum because he's sick of his. Then run away.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you stood up to these kids, Leber. Well done.
Yeah, you shaved your hair too. When did that happen?
Yeah. How do you?
It's only been a week.
I must be like the only person commending this guy for
talking
shit. Like all he did was talk shit. Yeah. He didn't say anything else.
He was just a friggin' drunk retard.
He wasn't even going to start a fight. He was just talking shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Of course he was.
How?
How what? How do you start a fight?
Exactly.
Well, you did a good job.
Fucking.
And speaking of doing a good job, you know what Coles have done?
A good job.
Yeah.
They bought the O-bikes.
No, that's not, yeah, and then threw them on.
They're powering Coles with O-bikes.
Oh, that would be great. That's you know, I went to actually
giving back to the community.
Getting back to the community. They have introduced what they have called Quiet Hour. Kenya. Quiet Hour, which is to help those living with autism. So,
how the fuck does that help anyone with anything?
Okay.
How can you explain, please?
I will go further into it. That's what I said to Georgie last night. Okay. For 60 minutes, 1 hour, every Tuesday, in certain stores, not every store, but certain stores around the nation, lights will be dimmed, music switched off, and the register tones dialed down, and trolley collectors suspended, so that those with the autism spectrum can shop in peace at designated stores.
But do they not know that as being in a shopping center, people are noisy as fuck? They can do whatever they like to make the store quieter, but people are still going to be talking and now they're noisy.
You know what? And that's true, because I drove my car into a Coles the other day.
A wall?
Blasted my music up during Quiet Hour, and they didn't respond too well to it, but I proved my point. I wish they took
This
the pill.
idea will never work at all.
do you
All
mean?
stores need to do it if they want to do that, and not only all stores or Coles stores, but all stores that
Around
are
the
in that
world.
shopping center. Like if there's a shopping center,
Mm.
if Coles is in a shopping center, they need to comply with that as well. Because what happens when they go out of that shopping center? You know what? This is bullshit. What have they been doing in the past? You know what you should do? Not bring your fucking kids to the shopping centers because you know how annoying they are. Autism or not, they're annoying as hell. You don't bring them.
They don't even have kids. Fuck it. Become
They don't
sterile.
have kids. Just fuck your dad instead. No problems.
But what if you're a girl and you fuck your dad? You can still get pregnant.
Oh damn it! I don't know.
Then
anymore.
fuck your mum. Oh, jeez. Hooray for
Murder.
gayness. Which is
Do all
true.
the
But what
things.
if you're the son? Then she gets pregnant.
I don't know. Wear a condom then.
But what if you don't have one?
That's
What if you
asking
go to
too
the
much, Ed.
store and you have to bring your kid with you?
To get by, you're buying condoms with your kid, then I'm sorry, there's something wrong with you. Now
What if
look,
the kid's
son.
just nearby?
Anyway, getting back to
Okay,
the
sorry.
article.
Anyway, I feel like I've raised a valid point. Who bloody hates their kids yelling and screaming because they
Bloody
didn't get
hates
to
their
buy?
kids. I do.
But
I do.
this is to help people to
Yelling and screaming, thinking that they own the place. Mummy, I want this toy truck right now, or I'm going to cry and piss off everyone.
You're preaching to the choir, dude. I fucking deal with them every fucking day of my life. Sorry. Screamed a little bit there. Lost. I went to my unhappy place, reeled myself back. Oh,
Hey, I understand, brother. It's the
oh.
life we live.
This is why it needs a face cam.
This is why we have gun control in Australia. Now, getting back to the point, it's meant to be a nice thing. Obviously, it's only from 10:30 to 11:30.
Stupidest fucking idea in my life.
It's not your
Of
idea.
my life.
Of my life.
It's his life.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
apologize. Carry on.
You're going to go to Coles now with a boombox over your shoulder and with rave music going
No,
on.
of course. I
down the
want to
yogurt
see-
aisle.
I don't want to see any kids at that store. Ever.
Since when
Ever.
do you go shopping? I thought your mum bought you everything. Your
I'm not
underpants.
going shopping.
Okay,
Idiot.
sorry.
Right next time.
Oh, my bad, mate, my bad. Well, it's meant to be a
I
nice
mean-
gesture.
It's not that it's the thing is that like there's only so much you control. You can't control people,
Mhm.
so it's still gonna be noisy.
Mhm.
Well, it's like quiet
Just like
trains.
I was saying last time about the whole silent, the silence for the 11th of the
Yeah,
11th hour.
absolutely.
Everyone should know what that is. No one gave a shit.
Well, most people are quiet on those quiet carriages on the trains. The
No, they're
one-
not. Are you
What?
kidding?
Well, I've been on one. They were fucking quiet.
They
I've never
do they even
seen them
exist anymore? I don't see them anymore. I'm pretty sure they failed, and that's why you don't see them anymore.
Hmm.
No
I've
one's
never
quiet. They
ever
just start
seen
talking on their phones, and but I'm quiet on my phone. You're not listening to the rules here. Doesn't matter if you're quiet on your phone. You need to shut the fuck up.
It's even text messaging. You hear.
Yeah, like turn that shit off.
Yeah, that's another good point. People who have like talking on the phone, or if their phone rings or something. Like, you can't control that type of stuff. It's still gonna be. There's still gonna be noise.
And then,
True.
unfortunately, I hate this, but you got no choice. The parents that bring the kids on the pram, they're toddlers. They cry all the time. They go into the quiet carriages. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, they might not have a choice, right?
Oh, but it's
sometimes
just
they
a
do, and they
kid.
deliberately go there. Oh, it's just a
Doesn't
child. He'll be
know.
quiet. As soon as the train starts moving,
Becomes the Incredible Hulk, apparently.
that's what it sounds like for
But
20
then-
minutes straight.
But then you got the opposite. You got kids with their parents' phone watching, I don't know, The Wiggles, and it's like, well, what social interaction
Watch
is
the
that?
Wiggles anymore.
I don't know.
Well, I'd rather that on a freaking train.
But these,
I wouldn't.
I
Wiggles is fine. It's the really dumb cartoony stuff thing. I mean, you can hear go boing, go boing, that nonsense going on in the background.
Oh, Jimmy spilled his porridge.
Yeah, the Wiggles, you can sing along with that.
Now
Hop
I have
potato,
to
hop
wash my
potato.
pants.
Get over here. I'm gonna make you cry, baby. Okay, that was a
You
great
sell
cartoon.
those at your toy shop.
Yeah, that's the new line of toy. Jerry the
Jerry the Springer doll.
inappropriate.
Jerry the Springer doll.
Mm.
He's just a spring with a doll's head.
with a bad childhood as well,
Yeah.
Comes with a lot.
It's got, every time you touch him, he makes you bleed. He's like razor wire. That's great. Oh, good on you, Coles. Oh, I can't wait to see this range of Jerry Springer toys
I know. I'm excited too.
coming to a Coles near you. Let's make it. Let's friggin' kickstart
That'd
this.
be great. There'll be just like a wide selection of, fat, overweight, entitled American, wife beater, two-timer, black
Transgender,
person.
gay frog.
Exactly. It'll be the whole lot.
Oh well.
Your typical, you get the black family, and that's like the most popular lineup because that's what half the shows are about.
You kidding?
Yeah.
What? Black families?
Black trash.
I said
Black trash.
no. It's more white trash than black.
I'm just trying to get you angry. You're not getting angry.
No, of course not, because that's wrong.
No, you know why? You haven't mentioned Hitler yet.
I don't think Hitler ever was on that show. I think he might have been dead at that point or hiding.
Nazis.
somewhere.
I'm pretty sure neo-Nazis would have been on Jerry Springer. I know the Klan's always on Jerry Springer. They're oh, of course they are. They're
Clang.
You watched all of that
Clan.
shit, so you would.
I watched a lot.
Clam. The
Clam.
clam. The
You know-
food you
The
eat.
clams. Oh yeah.
I used to record Jerry Springer and go home just for the hope that one day I'd see a fucking nipple or anything. Anything.
They would have blown it.
I know, and they fucking did!
He watched
that's when you
5
stopped
seasons
watching?
of Fun and Nipple and it was blurred.
Blurred.
Yeah, and he stopped watching.
I thought, well, fuck this. And I was like, the internet, I had friggin' dial-up back then, and so I wasn't going to be able to download porn unless I was going to spend the entire night inside. So,
Ed still went to the bathroom and masturbated to that pixelated nipple.
You get
what
the
we
job
had.
done. It's
Yeah.
necessary.
I did.
You use what you have at your disposal.
Yeah. Good old times before cable internet, eh? before fast speeds.
Oh, we're still there. I think in Australia, we were still there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's definitely a lot better than dial-up.
I'd be curious to know how many people still run off ADSL in Australia.
Heaps. It's still very common.
Actually,
well, I mean,
the head
cable isn't
office-
even that common.
my head office still runs off ADSL. I found out the other day.
Well, how slow is ADSL in comparison?
Depends how far away you are from the exchange.
10 meters.
You'd have like at least 20. Yeah, you'll have 20 megabits, I think.
20
The max on
megabits.
ADSL is 20 megabits.
Okay. And, well, okay, radio.
Well, at least in Australia.
Okay, cool. And how many bits do I need to get a Bitcoin?
Mega.
A megabit.
So
Okay.
1,000 million.
So if I buy that into a Euro coin and then download a Bitcoin to my online wallet, can I then buy drugs through the what's it called,
The exchange.
Silk Road?
Oh, the node. Sorry, the node. The mysterious node.
exchange.
The
No,
node.
the exchange. It's you know what? This is the future. I think you're right to question this.
Thank you. Fucking writing my thesis on it now, apparently.
Yeah, please. I mean, how else are you going to get through
Tell us
these
more,
hard
Ed.
times?
I don't know. I still, if someone says how does a website work, I'm like, I don't know. I still don't understand hashtagging, even though everyone's explained it to me. I still don't get it. Hashtag my ass.
You probably could actually.
Really? Wait, hang on.
Yeah, you just type in hashtag and then my ass.
Hang on. We're
Dumbass.
talking about the internet. There is a great thing from Jennifer Lawrence. Who's Jennifer? She's an actress, I'm guessing. Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes.
She's an actress, yes.
Jennifer Lawrence explains why she can't sue over the infamous nude photo hacking scandal. Wait, oh no, there's a better article. There's a better title than that. I got gangbanged by the fucking planet, she said.
No, you didn't.
Boo-hoo. Jennifer
Yeah,
Lawrence.
does she not know what a gangbang is?
Does she not know that how big a planet is?
Well, what she...
And not everyone has a computer.
What she do? I mean, obviously, the poor people in friggin' all the third world countries obviously don't have a computer, but apparently they're gangbanging her.
Yeah.
Gangbanging her. But even me with the friggin' internet, I don't want to see. I've never Googled Jennifer Lawrence naked photo. I wouldn't even give a rat's ass who she is.
Have you seen what she looks like?
I've googled her now.
You might change your mind afterwards, I think.
I mean, she kind of standing next to Sarah Jessica Parker. She might be okay, but I don't really care.
Oh, wow.
I don't really care much to see this lady naked. And okay, more of the point of the reason that got me so fired up is she's having a go about it. What's she doing with naked photos of herself in the first place? Does she forget what she looks like naked?
No, apparently people are entitled to take photos of yourself naked so you can show them to other people.
But then it's
not the
fucking
world.
leaked.
But not the world.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but you can, only one dedicated person. That's it.
Yeah.
That's selfish right there.
Gee. If you don't want fucking nudes to be leaked, don't take pictures of yourself nude. Doy!
Church, preach, brother, preach.
Why? Are we the only people left with any rhyme or reason to life? Are we?
I don't know. Have you deleted your photos?
No, I put them out on Instagram and instantly...
Yeah, it just shares them.
Everyone blocked them, apparently.
Insta blocked those bitch ass.
Oh, not Instagram, it's the other one. Snapchat. That's it.
Snapdick.
Snapchat. That's where you get the Snapchat. So she's an actress, I'm guessing. A Hunger Games actress, yes?
Good guess.
I think, yes.
Yeah,
that's what this article says. Taken no legal action against Apple because apparently it's Apple's fault for the security lapse.
It should be their fault, to be honest. Like, they're supposed to provide a service and say it's completely secure, and they don't.
Well, okay. Someone puts a lock on their door. It doesn't stop a person from kicking that friggin' door in and breaking into the house.
Is there a term and condition which says, we will protect your house at all times?
Is there one for Apple?
There might be. Their terms and conditions like 50 pages long. I'm sure it does.
It doesn't. I'm sure they
probably doesn't anymore. But
I've got a feeling that it's going to be the case of like everything that like every time you go to a concert, it's like keep your belongings with you because this place holds no responsibility for any lost or stolen items.
Well, I mean that's fair.
Any lawyer would say that, I reckon. Any company.
Yeah.
So
and that's true.
That's what I think Apple would say.
They should say that.
I'm sure they do then. The lawyers wouldn't be stupid enough to say we take full responsibility if you get hacked, if our software fails you. Uh-oh.
But just think about all the companies that can get screwed over by, because I think everyone's moving on to cloud now, right? Cloud, that's even a thing for businesses, cloud storage. So there's no, physical servers. It's all cloud-based, to say Apple hosts something for your company.
Mm.
That gets hacked, all your confidential files, everything, compromised. So it sucks because that's the way of the future, but there's nothing anyone can do about it. You just have to accept it. You can try to sue as much as you want, but that's it. Like, Apple hold no responsibility by the sounds of it.
Well, have you heard of what Facebook's doing right now? Facebook are trialing a new system to combat revenge porn.
Yep, I think it's a great idea.
No. This is again. If you can't
what?
They've got a system where you upload your picture to I guess a cloud or something like that, and if
not just your picture.
I'm sorry. What?
Your cock.
Did you not read it properly? Your naked picture.
Yeah, your naked picture. That's what I'm saying. The picture that you'll be sending off to other people.
Right.
You load this up to the cloud, and it's stored on their database. And then, if the system detects that same image has been posted anywhere else, then that image will be flagged, and then I don't know, consequences will be had to the person.
Is
who
that
posted
not moronic? Because then they'll just hack that system.
True, but then again,
and then they'll have access to all these naked photos of people.
If you are worried that the person you are sending a naked picture to is going to use it in the near future or the far future as revenge porn, why not just not send them the photo in the first place?
Yeah, you know what? There is a an absolutely simple solution. Don't do it.
Don't. Exactly.
All these little things that people are trying. Oh yeah, but if we do this really complicated process, eliminate the picture getting leaked, and then everyone's happy and everything's safe.
But you forget one thing. Everyone's entitled to do whatever they want. Yeah, it's their right to, as a human, act like a fucking retard.
So if it gets leaked, it's on you.
No, it's not. It's someone else's problem.
I'd love you to be a judge, Lever. You know why? Because you're a fucking retard.
I would love it too, bro.
Off to jail.
I would love it.
Jeez.
I'd love to have so much power. I would just shit on everyone's free will.
You'd be the anti-god.
I would be for like the first generation, but the second generation of people, they'll be used to it,
Yeah.
and they will live in peace.
They'll be
Yeah,
happy.
There'll be no crime. It'll be perfect.
All
I'll
hail
cleanse
Leber.
the earth of the stupidity and then start anew. You know,
Leber's the new Hitler.
I should be.
You know what? Actually, I've thought
Hitler
about
did
this.
nothing wrong except he killed everyone.
That's something
So,
wrong. Killing is bad.
That's something
Genocide.
wrong. I guess it's just other than
tends
that.
to be
I think
negative.
it was all right.
You know, I had thought about it. A benevolent leader is fantastic. Someone that actually cares about the people. A dictator, sorry. A benevolent dictator. And there's some out there who are dictators and are good. It's like the Santa Claus meets this King Jong-un guy. It can happen. But unfortunately, most people with power just become corrupt. Oh, it's okay.
What's that? Money? Oh, yep. No worries. I'll take that.
You
Thanks,
can
mate.
have money and still be good.
Apparently you can't. Because the big boys, they won't pay you. Unless you sponsor their campaign of anal rape.
Drugs
you know?
and anal rape and corruption. Oh, we need to create a new world order. We really do. Let's create a micronation where you get to
And I'm
fuck
pretty
your
sure everyone has this sort of idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where all these political parties get created
I'm
from
gonna
this rubbish.
create a micronation where you can, like, you know, just do what you want and fuck whoever you want, but you can't judge who I am because I like to fuck whoever I want. And if I get an STI, I'm allowed to shoot them. That's what
It's my right as a human
to kill humans.
to get an STI, and if I get it without permission, I get to kill him.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, I dread to think the kind of shit, like, if the common person really makes my brain melt. Because sometimes the shit that people say drives me nuts. And I know there's people out there who are probably thinking the shit that this guy's saying is fucking nuts. But you know what? I don't fucking care. And that's the same attitude that they have. There's so many... Calm down, Ed. Gonna give yourself a heart attack. You're only 30. Okay. But yes, Facebook. I don't know how legitimate this system is. To be honest with you, if I was the guy who set up this company, I would have so much free porn. I bet that's what he started. Why he opened it. He's like, I'm sick of, let's get this revenge porn and then blackmail the people once they've uploaded it and say, hey, we're gonna leak your photos unless you pay us, and then be able to get money from the people and hold their revenge porn on hostage. Good idea? Yes? No?
Hold the porn
I
on
agree.
hostage.
Will be
Oh,
yeah.
man, and then they'll make a movie about you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do
And
it. If
Brendan
not for
Fraser
the
can
future movie. That's right.
The future movie. We'll call it the future movie. Doesn't sound crap at all, does it?
The future.
Oh, what about does anyone remember that fucking stupid movie that John Malkovich did that's meant to be released in 100 years?
What?
Oh yeah, the ones you guys were raving on about for a while.
What?
Yeah.
Man, that sounds...
The greatest movie ever made, or whatever.
I liked was it Being John Malkovich? That was a great movie.
I watched it. I
Loved it, and I married it.
didn't really like it that much.
Well, problem is I'm very existential, so that kind of stuff really does a number on me because I just like to think, experience people's consciousnesses and stuff like that. It kind of raises more questions than it answers, but I still just find it intriguing because it was very absurd, very bizarre. He was like on a floor that doesn't exist. There's a lot of meaning behind everything.
It's a stoner movie.
No, it's
Looks like it.
it's a mind-bending movie. It's the kind of movie you watch and it's like, okay, this is weird. He works in
It's an arty movie, very artistic.
It has meaning behind it. I don't want to get
No.
into the subtext of the subtext of the subtext, but I like to be able to learn something from it and take something away from it without feeling like a pretentious twat. Catch my dick.
Don't call me a twat.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of twats, a lady has auctioned off her this is the fucking article that if you thought I was mad before, this is what's going to tip me over the fucking edge tonight. A teen, this is a dream come true in quotations. 19-year-old auctions virginity for 3.9 million on controversial website.
What, Craigslist?
No, it's some German website which it encourages women to sell their virginity for large sums of money. So,
You know, I find it.
Sorry, Nugsy.
I find it funny.
Oh, me too. I'm laughing on the inside.
Funny or
That the person who won the auction is from a place that has so much money they have no idea what to do with it.
Dubai.
Correct.
A Dubai businessman for nearly 3.9 million has bought this 19-year-old girl's virginity.
I guess you can only get them once, so why not? Spend well.
The German-based website, which encourages young women to auction their virginity to wealthy older men, says the winning bid of 2.5 million euros, so it's 3.9 Australian, I'm guessing, beat an offer of US dollar 2.4 from a Hollywood actor. I wonder who that actor is. I bet it's not Kevin Spacey.
George Clooney.
Maybe it's who's that guy we like?
Christian Bale.
No. The one in the Batman movies.
Jim Carrey.
No, the black guy from the Batman movies.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Do you reckon it was him?
Friedman.
Gordon Freeman.
He's free.
Okay. Maybe not. We're only speculating who this Hollywood actor could be. I guess the third bid was 1.8 million US dollars from a
Is that all she's worth? Is that guy?
No.
Jeez.
Get this. A Russian politician. What fucking politician is getting a wage that he can afford to spend 1.8 fucking million US dollars to have sex with a fucking teenager?
I bet it's all from taxpayers' money as well.
Oh yeah, God bless him for that.
I like to think that the accounts that people were using to bid for this lady's virginity was just called Hollywood actor and Russian politician, and so people were like, "Holy shit! There's a Hollywood actor making a bid." It's just some guy.
George _ Clooney. Oh, it's the real one.
George Clanny.
The woman known as
She must have a really tight one or something.
What? Must
been worth it.
How do you say that name? Giselle.
Giselle.
Oh, jizz! She's already got the name all locked on, mate.
The woman known as Giselle said in a statement released by the website that it was a quote dream come true end quote. Every woman.
He's got fucking rich.
She just won the lottery for being a prostitute. That's all it boils down to. Every woman, this is another quote from her, every woman has to decide on her own if it's worth to give her virginity for free to a boyfriend who maybe later will break up with her rather than selling it.
Yeah, but those guys are idiots because they got no money out of it.
Well, obviously, she's not finding someone who is decent and respectful and loves them. Maybe don't throw it away with someone you've met at a friggin' party for one night.
In those times, Ed. Not those times that you want.
So, if you find someone you love, wait a couple of months, wait a friggin' year. I don't care. Wait till you get married. It's not. I don't know what pisses me off more: the fact that she sold her virginity, or the fact that someone bought it. for as much. You know what? I'm gonna put. Do you reckon a guy could do this?
I was just thinking that. There's no way. Like,
have my semen for $10. I'll do it in the alleyway. Fuck me. There we go. Get out your bread, children.
It's just not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen.
You know what? It will.
Not with a guy, unless your name is like.
No, yeah, but it's the
Fabio.
internet. It'll happen.
Fabio.
Yeah, like, I can't. It doesn't like.
This is pay
Doesn't make
inadequacy.
sense in my head, but it has to. It has to like.
There's no way a guy.
There's somebody out there.
A guy won't even get half as much, and you know what? That is the pay gap right there.
Of course.
That's the pay gap that we're talking about.
$5. I'm desperate.
Oh, jeez.
$5 dues. Oh,
I'll do it for free. Just anybody.
Mm-hmm. But I'll do it for free. Just let me put it in you. Or on the outside, I don't care. But apparently, selling your virginity. This lady, I'm gonna call her woman, describes teen. I'm gonna call her teen because that's what the article called her. The teen described the trend as women selling virginity as quote a form of emancipation, saying that she was shocked at people who were against it.
Yeah, how dare they? I mean, she has every right to do whatever she wants.
I mean, she's a very attractive lady. I'm sure she has no problem finding a boyfriend. Maybe she has a problem finding a decent one that shows her a bit of respect.
I don't think she cares about that. She knows what she's capable of getting, and she got it.
She's a prostitute.
She is a
That's
prostitute.
all she is.
And
But
apparently,
no, don't you dare say that. Oh no.
That's all it is. You're
selling
somebody's
yourself for
paying
sex.
yeah.
that's it.
No, that's such a harsh word. She's just trying to make a living in this man's world, you know?
Yeah, so that's exactly what prostitutes do in this man's world.
It always frustrates me how hypocritical and the shit that women say and do, right?
But so the guys are the same, dude. Don't worry. It's not just
No,
women.
no.
Everyone's
It's
fucking
like
hypocritical.
the ones that men should be treated. Can't speak.
Get your words right, man. You're opening up a can of worms right here.
I'm trying to say
Okay, here we go.
men should respect women more
Yes,
because they value it and blah blah blah. And
women
who
are.
would disagree with that?
Blah,
Fine.
blah, blah.
But the problem is they're the ones shaking their asses on all those fucking music videos. They're the ones twerking on YouTube for free, free money, whatever. They're the ones on Twitch wearing the lowest cut t-shirts.
Having ass
And
can
they
and cleavage
know-
can.
Yes! And they know they're going to make so much money off that shit. They know what they're doing, and they're the ones ruining it for the decent women, and then the decent women just give up. They don't care.
You know what? Sia, the artist, the Australian artist, who I'm quite fond of Sia because she's
She's an idiot.
she tries to.
She covers her face like after.
She's just an
Everyone's seen
artist.
it.
She's just an artist, and you know what? She does music that just isn't just repetitive and bullshit. But the fact that one of her music videos that I watched lately was just literally twerking for I don't know. I'm trying to find it now.
She did it.
No, well yeah, it was
Would
her.
have got a little kid doing.
Oh no, it was adults. It wasn't this dancer chick that everyone knows of from that pedophile one, quote unquote. Not that it was a pedophile one.
Video. Yeah.
Isn't it with doesn't it have Charlotte Booth in it or something like that? It's got some guy in it. I don't know.
I want to know what this website is getting out of it because they seem to go to a lot of effort.
Probably money.
Yeah. What else would they do?
Because these people are like, oh, we're here to like help these girls realize their dreams.
No,
These girls, those
so.
girls, they're the ones making it. So yeah, it's partially true.
It's basically sex lottery, isn't it?
Well,
Like,
what about Sia anyway? What happened? So she's
released a music video, and it's just literally it's women dancing. It's twerking. It's just butts.
I wouldn't call that dancing. I'd call that fucking wasting time.
Okay, that's what it is. And I was watching this. I was like, look, I'm a guy. I'm not going to deny I find women attractive. I find certain parts of the woman's bodies attractive, especially if it's moving around. But
Everybody loved the booty. Everybody.
But I also have a thing called
it.
respect. I respect women. I'm not going to look at a stranger in the street and think dirty thoughts.
Damn!
Because I respect that person as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
I think of dirty thoughts for the person I love because I can share that moment with them of intimacy.
Oh, thanks, darling.
You're welcome. I love you too. But it cheapens. They say it cheapens women. It also cheapens guys because it makes it like every single guy a sex crazy maniac.
That's right.
And yes, we are, but we don't need to be reminded of it.
And you encourage it. It pisses me off so much.
You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Why?
That's right. You can't win. You just can't bloody win.
You can't unless you sell your virginity online, in which case
Then
then
it's
you
fine.
get $3.9 million. I've eaten my fucking armchair.
It's days like this. I wish I was glucose intolerant.
Why? So you could just eat sugar and die.
Yes.
Okay.
Die the way I want to.
Wait, glucose. Yeah, glucose. That's sugar, right? Yeah.
So,
sorry.
Apparently the men who want to have sex with the escorts, they even call them escorts on the site.
Oh, okay.
They put down a 40% deposit.
That's the politically correct way of calling a prostitute.
A prostitute. They gets transferred to the Cinderella escort's bank account prior to the meeting.
Okay.
The remaining money is paid in cash to the woman at the point of sale of sex.
Yep. And
everything about this points in one direction.
Oh no!
And the Cinderella escorts.
Fucking One Direction, right?
Cinderella escorts takes a 20% cut.
20%.
Get on their Twitter, Ed.
Yeah.
How much are they made from that? Where's my fucking calculator? I'm on it. I'm on it like a fucking rush.
Apparently, the website's founder was recently named in local media as 26-year-old Jan Zakobielski.
Jan?
Oh, it could be Jan. I don't know. It's Jan.
Jan is the pimp.
Who still lives in his mother's basement.
Oh, it's a dude. Okay.
I can't even write right now. I'm so mad. Percentage. Wait. Percent.
Well, he's saving money, isn't he? He's living with his parents.
Good on him.
Smart fella.
Smart fella. Ingenious. He's just made himself percentage calculator. So 20% of. We're going to round it up to 3.9 just to make it easier. What is 20% of $3,900,000? Calculate.
3.
So he's
Maths
made
with Edward. Edward with maths.
a cool. Okay, this is an Australian. $780,000 just in this one transaction.
Oof.
Just for doing nothing other than creating a website for women to sell themselves, and for idiot people, idiot retarded men with too much money and too much fucking sperm.
You know what the sad part of all this is? That we sound like a bunch of old men losers that are not getting with the times, you know?
Not getting it all.
I don't want these to be the times.
I know.
No, but
So sad.
it's not the fact. I think
Why?
anyone, young, old, or in between, has a reason to be fucking.
Has a right to fuck whoever they want. That's what you're gonna say, right? Because you want to, you want everyone to like you, so you're gonna say what everyone wants to hear.
But I can't fuck whoever I want. I go outside. I meet a woman. They say, "Get away from me." I say, "Okay."
Women are allowed to be the ones to say, "I want to fuck you." Men can't.
But
Well, not us. I think
But I've never had a woman say that to me. So what do? Go at home, masturbate 5 times.
You marry her and then hope that she'll say it. I don't know.
Yeah, that harsh but true. Yeah. So this has happened. I've lost the will to live. I bought 9 meters of rope that day and tied the noose, and
It broke.
it broke. Really did.
I bought shit rope.
It was on sale. Now I know why.
A guy said if I planted some beans, I'd get some rope.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work, so I tied the beans together.
Unfortunately, I don't have $3.9 million to buy decent rope. This lady now
Yeah.
does. She doesn't have to work.
She can buy all the rope in the world.
She said she's gonna study. She's gonna get an education. She's bought a house. She can go on holiday now. Yes, she
good on her.
does. That's bless her. Okay, this is one thing I did want to bring up. She does say that it is her right to do this. It is her right to sell her virginity if she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're laughing for you, dickhead.
she does have the right to. But then,
Women rights. Oh,
oh jeez. But
is that what we're not arguing? I thought that's what we were bickering about this whole time.
I don't know what we're bickering about anymore.
About women having rights.
They do have the right,
Oh,
don't they?
Yeah.
But isn't it
do
still
now. I don't know.
fucking stupid?
whatever you say, boss.
It doesn't mean the decision is smart.
No.
But yeah.
Oh, it is. She just made a fuckload of money that I'm never going to see in my lifetime. She has now because she gets to spend a couple of hours jerking off some guy. Okay, 10 years ago, if this was me, some lady, not attractive, not ugly, just a lady with too much money, said, "I'm going to spend the night with you. Here's $3.9 million." What I'd think any of us with a brain would say yes. But then,
No, I'd say no.
What about those without a brain?
I would legit say no.
why would you say no to your mother like that?
She knows she can get it for free. She's wasting her money.
That's a good point.
You would say no. I'd want them to wine and dine me first, make me feel special. Buy me a nice dress, take me to the movies. Well, not the movies, I hate the movies. Take me to, I don't know, the Sydney Aquarium. I don't know. Make me feel a bit special first. But then again...
Love me before... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I just...
Carry on, Ed.
I don't know.
Gracious me.
It's... But then I'd feel like the filthiest piece of shit afterwards. I would have $3.9 million in my bank account, which is fantastic. But every time I looked at that, I'd know where it came from. And I'd probably be really disappointed in myself.
See, that was one of the things that I thought of when you started talking about it. She has this money and she wants to travel and she wants to buy a house and she wants to study.
Mm-hmm.
Would you not? I mean, she's only 19. That $3.6 million isn't going to last. Especially if she wants to go holidaying and then she wants to buy a house and then she wants to study.
Mm-hmm.
Would you not be better off investing that or doing something with it other than just spending it silly-nilly? Because, I mean, she sold her virginity once. It's going to be a bit hard to do it again.
Well,
she
all
can always
has to do is
lie
put on a
about it,
wig.
but like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, let's say a house is
at
going to
least
cost.
be smart about it. Like,
Well, a house will cost what, $1 million, depending on where she buys the house. In the States, houses are a lot cheaper. So she gets a house for, say, $500,000. Okay, so now she's got three. Okay, wait, I'm doing it in Australian dollars. I should be doing it in. Well, she's going to get euros. This is fucking lost in translation right here with the currency exchange. But let's say at the end of it, she spends half of it to do the house, do the trip, and to get an education. She still then has just under $2 million to then buy furniture from IKEA. I don't know, and then I don't know what else.
She's lucky to have that much amount. Yeah, left. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe she'll just spend it all on blow. I don't know. All I know is that I want that money and I want that virginity. I have neither of it. I'm pissed. I apparently have the right to have sex with people, but people have the right to say no to me. I'm pissed.
your problem is you're not paying for it, Ed.
Of course. How silly of me. Where's my bank account? Let's just throw it all away for a quick 10 seconds of happiness. Okay.
Hey, but you'd be really happy in that 10 seconds.
8.5 seconds of happiness.
Oh, okay.
But nonetheless, yes.
Oh, mate, break a record, will you?
I already have just then. To be fair, I mean,
even need a chick.
This photo of her is actually very raunchy, I must admit.
Is it?
Yes, there's a photo of her in some red lacy underwear. And she's probably the reason why she's a successful model.
Are you saying she actually looks like a very attractive lady?
The fact that she was able to hold her virginity for 19 years is probably a world record now.
Right? I mean, that's how it works in life now, yeah?
Yeah.
As soon as you hit 12, right?
Kids having
like,
kids.
fuck.
Yeah, apparently. I never got the fucking memo. Or at least none of the women I spoke to got the fucking memo. Anyway, speaking of kids, moving on away from this cheerful topic, kids love to play Minecraft, do they not? Some of them do. No, just old men in their
loving
basements.
it, mate.
Just old men, yeah.
I'm
Well,
surprised.
see, they were kids, but now they're old men.
Men and middle-aged men. Apparently, Minecraft has controversially delayed a big upgrade to their system to 2018, which was going to be the quote, super duper graphics pack, which was turning, from the picture I can see here, it's turning Minecraft from what we know and love into something that is not what it's supposed to be, because Minecraft is all about the blocky textures. If you want to look good, go get a friggin'
any other
graphics
copy ripoff
texture pack.
You don't. Yeah. Minecraft is known for its blockiness. It's not known for high. I mean, it looks great.
You know,
I don't. But
mate, we live in the 2017s now.
Sorry,
I feel like it's. I really hope it's something that they do. I hope it's an option in the menu that you can toggle on and off,
like classic and.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to implement it, but if this is going to be the new look for Minecraft, I don't agree.
Everyone will bitch about it, everyone will hate it, but then everyone will over it in a year's time.
Well, it's not just.
That's the way of life. That's unfortunate, but it's the way it is.
It's not just the graphics. The biggest improvement beyond the Better Together release is an update aquatic, which refines underwater adventures. There are new water physics, such as buoyancy. There are dolphins, coral, and a water-appropriate weapon, the trident. But there's no release date yet. You know what? I hate the current Minecraft.
Like fun.
This is interesting. This could be pushing to
Minecraft 2.0.
like to establish itself on Switch.
What do you mean?
On the Nintendo Switch.
What about it?
It could be pushing to
2.2.
To make it more appealing.
Okay. It's already on the Switch, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not.
Is it on the Twitch? Switch? Fuck no.
Yeah, it's on everything. It's even on the 3DS, man. On the 3DS.
Really?
Which is pretty good, I guess, because touchscreen and all that. But
weird. I've tried playing it with the iPad. I hated it. It's got to be a mouse and keyboard for me.
What do you mean? No, if you use a stylus, it's basically a better version of a mouse. You may as well.
I don't use a
stylus. How does a stylus work?
It works like a
finger
pointer-clicky thingy.
Does that mean you have to apply pressure on the screen with the stylus inside? So?
Yeah, I mean.
So then, how do you move?
Use the control stick.
On a iPad.
Well, like it.
Or on,
What do you mean?
Or on a 3DS.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. It has a control stick, has a control.
I was talking about iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought we're moving on.
Not
iPad's
the Switch. No, the Switch makes sense.
I'm sure it probably has its own
Oh,
virtual
sorry,
D-pad or whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
like
fine.
most of those shit
I hate
games.
those things so much. You need a physical thing to touch. Same with sex, really. But I mean, I can't stand where Minecraft has gone. In fact, I've been going through their update history trying to find the version of Minecraft I love the most, and I found it. And I'm going to roll back to that, and I can't see myself ever going beyond that because it came to a point. It's like I don't know what's going on. I don't. There's fucking llamas around here going, and there's friggin' gazelles sunbathing and drinking Giselle drinking martinis and selling her virginity. I don't understand it, man.
Next to the new water effects. I mean, I can see where.
Yeah, but how often are you going to play this game though? Legit.
I wanted to get into it again, but they fucked it up with all the updates.
But would you seriously? Do you see yourself playing this for like 10 years in 10 years time? You know, things need to change. Things move on. Whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? And you have the opportunity to download an older version, so at least that way, if you wanted to play it, you can.
Yeah, which I will.
Which you can do officially too.
Yeah,
like they give it to you.
Yeah, that's what's great. That's the one thing they actually showed respect to the older players, I guess.
Show respect to your old timers.
It's true, man.
That's right.
We're the ones that bloody got you this popular.
Yes,
you know?
if it wasn't for us, you'd be down the shitter.
Yeah, we made the game for you.
With the corn that I ate for tea.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, Minecraft.
Oh, it was a good corn, that one. Yeah. Caught myself, that one.
I actually use corn in an
I
analogy.
churned the butter myself and I put the butter on top of it, you know, after I cooked it. Oh, it was a delicious meal, mate.
It
Yeah.
needs to be chili oil and salt. You guys will test it.
Oh, I love me butter, mate.
Okay.
Chili oil, man. That chili oil that you put on, delicious.
Thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
it was really good.
Thanks, mate. But I do like butter too.
You made that yourself, though, didn't you? You put,
Yeah, it's just
you know,
oil and chili and a bit of salt. It's not
Mate,
hard.
it's yours. It's the Dead Ed
okay.
special.
I only ripped it off when I went to Indonesia, but okay, rightio.
Yours. Indonesia don't need to know about it. No one's here. Indonesia, you're fine.
You're right.
Yeah,
You know, there's no Indonesians in
trademarked or
Australia.
Copyrighted.
We probably shot them all.
Short 'em all.
Shot them all.
How are we looking
Cheap.
for time, Hedward?
1 hour and 6.5 minutes.
Is that all?
So we should,
Oh.
yeah. It's been a very thought-provoking podcast. So we can get to our would you rather, but I've only got the first half.
No, we've got plenty of time by the sounds of it. We're good.
Well, I've run out of articles.
Oh, there
why don't you
was-
just tell us about yourself.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know.
Oh, but no, there was what?
What? Yeah, what was there, Nosy?
No.
Yeah.
No. I want to hear about Ed. Tell us, Ed.
Tell us, Ed. Well,
Yeah,
what?
tell us, Ed.
Hang on. You guys make some banter because I'm just writing out the would you rather at this present moment.
All right, so you remember the super special thing we did a few weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago.
Yep.
That's set to be released in a year.
Yes.
There was something we were talking about after that we're like, oh, shut up, and then
Like
we'll
Hitler.
speak about it on a different podcast.
Sorry.
It was urinating in like public toilets.
Yeah, I love urinating. No, I don't. I hate using urinals. I'm training myself to use them, but it's the most terrifying experience.
I
'cause-
can't use them at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Even if
Me
it's like an
neither.
empty toilet?
I have to.
Can't do it.
No, I can if it's empty, but if there's people in there, I can't. I have to
Can't do
use
it, won't do it.
Well, I'm not a big fan of it, but if it's an empty bathroom, I can do it. But otherwise, I really do like my cubicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, cubicles way to go. I mean, I see
It's
people
the
that
cubicle.
use them and leave the doors open anyway. So
What? While taking number 2 or number 1?
no.
Come in and
That
join
was so
me.
great.
Come in,
right
give
in
me
the
a
eye when they look
hug.
at ya.
Sit on my lap. I'll be Santa Claus.
That's a video right there.
Let's do it.
Oh yes.
I can't wait for the shopping centre to throw us out with their security.
No, us, you.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
doing
me.
it.
Well, who's going to be recording it? I'll just set up a GoPro. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just
That's
going to
right.
record myself taking a shit and making inappropriate comments to people.
Now come over here and give me a hug.
Hey, do you know Jennifer Lawrence, huh?
I love it, mate. Love it.
Yeah, I'm best friends with Kevin Spacey, you know?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
How is he nowadays?
No, he's sad.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have known.
No, he's just sad.
Did you give him a hug?
I gave him something. Chlamydia. Okay, should we, I got the it's a really kind of ragtag, would you rather, but it's only what I could come up with in like
Ragtag.
30 seconds. Would you rather, ragtag, would you rather? Would you rather,
Tag rag.
ragtag, wait, we need the song, pause for the song. Dun, dun, dun.
I could play a song.
No, you need to get the guitar and do the dun, dun, dun kind of tune to say that we're doing.
Yeah, hurry up, Nugsy. Fuck.
Well, have I pre-recorded it at this point, or am I actually getting the guitar at this point?
Yes,
Okay.
you pre-recorded
This
it.
is me.
Oh, okay.
I've pre-recorded the thing that I'm not doing now.
Okay, here we go. I can't believe he's gonna do it. Dun dun dun.
He's gonna do it. When Lucy's gonna do it. Oh my gosh.
Am I gonna win the bet?
I have to.
Do it like
You don't have
this.
to clear your throat. You just fucking play the music. Let's go.
Just pretend there's some police in your room. Would you rather? Far out. Would you rather live in a world that has farting instead of clapping? So every time you go to see a show, you have to fart as opposed to clap your hands. Or whenever you, I don't know, in school and someone wins an award, you have to fart as opposed to clap. Or live in a world where you have to sleep underwater.
Ooh.
What the hell? Why would you not want? It looks like the most fucked up thing. That's a great thing to have.
Or would you rather sleep underwater?
Hey, sleeping
Good
on.
joke, right?
I don't know. I just thought of it. I didn't think of it. Actually, there's one thing I would. Would you rather?
What's the con? Sorry.
Actually, one of them I thought would be good would be actually. You know, right? But imagine being in a room in a school hall where it's like, congratulations to winning the championship, and everyone just starts farting.
That's what was in your mind when you asked that question.
I must have been watching an episode of Rick and Morty with like an alternate universe kind of thing. But yeah, I was thinking that would be horrible. It'd smell really bad, but everyone would be used to it, so you don't have anything to be embarrassed about farting anymore.
And no one knows who did it.
But okay, actually,
That's true.
that's
a
true.
great point, actually.
You're in the class. Wait, why are you clapping? Sorry,
Hey, I didn't tell you could clap. Go sit in the corner.
I heard that. But then again,
Yeah, it'll be the new version or the new equivalent of who's flicking your pen. Who's farting?
flicking your pen, is that like flicking?
Yeah, like you flick your pen in class and the teacher would turn around, who's flicking their pen?
Flicking the pen.
Yeah, do you know the clicky pens?
Oh,
No!
that's clicking your pen, not flicking the pen.
Flicking the pen goes all the
You
way to
flick
the other
the-
side of the room.
Yeah, who are you flicking
Yeah,
it
but
at?
you the way you do it is like it flicks back in place.
Why are you flicking it? Why don't you just write with it? No wonder you had trouble at school if you didn't even know how to use a pen.
Did they even teach you?
What do you mean use a pen?
You apply pressure to the paper, which causes friction, and then you write in certain ways to get.
That
I'm
sounds
not your,
horrible.
not your teacher.
That poor paper.
Where's the auto spell? That's actually true. Had we had auto spell, my life would have been much easier at school.
The hell's an auto spell?
Well,
No,
you know,
I think it means auto spiel.
spiel.
Oh,
The autocorrect.
autocorrect. Oh.
What's the
Sorry, I don't understand stupid. I needed you to clarify.
Oh, okay, sorry. Actually, no, there's one thing. Would you rather? Wait, no, hang on. I gotta get this right.
Well, you don't like your
No, it's rubbish.
question?
It's alright because this thing I'm thinking of. I'm just trying to think of would you rather that goes with it. This is the hard thing. You can think of the first bit, but then you can't add a bit which is like equally balanced because I want to do like a would you rather.
Oh, what if would you rather have like
Just die. Would you rather just die?
no nose fingers or something?
Would you rather being able to have taste buds on the inside of your anus or have a jelly sandwich? I wonder. Jelly sandwich. every time. Mom, got a question for you. No, but look, it's like, would you rather be able to have gills and be able to swim in salt water, or would you rather
have gills and swim in fresh water?
But there's not that much fresh water in the world, so salt water would be the smart thing to do. And the good thing is, like, seriously, my number one fear. Okay, how about this?
Okay.
Would you rather be able to jump magnificent heights of like kilometers up into the air and then land on the ground without getting hurt, or breathe underwater?
Can I fart underwater?
Yeah, you can fart if you want. I don't know. It's hard to find a counter fucking balance.
Session was underwater.
See, my big thing is I don't want to fall to my death. And my other big thing is I don't want to drown. But my all-time biggest fear is being on the plane in the middle of the ocean.
Hang on.
No, let me finish. Crashing into the water. What?
But you said you specified. Would you rather sleep underwater?
Yeah, sleep underwater. Yeah.
Yeah. So, am I assuming that we can like comfortably live underwater? Because if we can comfortably live underwater, why would you specifically make it only about sleeping?
Because that's the weird universe we're living in right now, Nugsy.
So you can only sleep in it.
Yeah.
So then it does.
The moment you wake up,
if you were in a plane crash, you'd want to fall asleep, and you wouldn't be able to fall asleep in the middle of a plane crash, so you would be fucked the other way.
That's why I changed it to jumping great heights, because if you could survive a plane crash, the easy thing is just don't be in a plane at all, really. Duh. Why do I have to tell you guys this? I mean, honestly, pay attention.
Pay attention, everyone.
I reckon being able to breathe underwater would be great, though. But the problem is I can't think of an equally great thing to pair it with to make me go, I also like that as well.
What if you could breathe in space?
You can't breathe in space. It's a vacuum. You mean not have to breathe at all?
In space?
So breathing underwater.
What if you could breathe in space, Ed?
Well, the problem is space. No,
that's too unrealistic, Nugsy. I mean, breathing underwater.
Sorry, I'll choose breathing underwater then.
Yeah.
What about
that's okay, but
Well, the problem is as soon as you get to another planet, if it's got a toxic atmosphere, you're screwed anyway. So it doesn't matter if you can breathe in space because you just die.
I'm logically thinking about that.
No, it's true. Like if you go to Pluto, I'm trying to think of all the toxic.
Pluto's not a planet, so
we're talking about places, moons and planets that have liquid methane that is actually liquid right here. That's a pretty freaking big accomplishment for something to do. Well, actually, not really, because they can do it all the time. But that's the kind of places we're talking about here. So if it's a planet without an atmosphere, you're fine, because then that's just a vacuum. But is it a vacuum, or is this got no atmosphere? We need science on the phone.
Science?
Yes, to teach us these things. I may have lost
Where's science? I don't hear him.
Oh, he's going to... I don't know. Would you rather be able to play the guitar or have the guitar play you?
Guitar play me.
Hey, I wonder what sound you would make.
Same sounds I normally make.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. See, it's really hard to think of original would you rathers that are actually good.
I like the jumping one because I would probably choose jumping.
Would you?
Yeah.
Over sleeping underwater.
Or it's more like just being able to survive.
If I could only sleep underwater, then what's the point? But if I
could breathe underwater.
If I could breathe underwater, that's better because that way I don't have to worry about drowning. You know?
That'd be great. I would try and swim to America, and then I wouldn't drown because I swam to America. Just rock up on the beaches, no customs for me. It took me 4 months to get here, but no customs.
Took me 3 years.
You probably die of hypothermia, actually. Oh no, let's make it that you can just live like a fish. But then even fish have limits because certain fish can't survive under certain pressure. So the fish that are all the way at the bottom of the ocean have lived in...
very special.
Well, they have a bioluminescence that's really cool. But, they have
some of them do.
They had to survive under great pressure. They've learned, they've adapted, thank you Darwinism, they've adapted to living under the water. So even then, you couldn't literally just go down to the bottom of the ocean and walk your way to America. That would be horrible because try to think what kind of gullies and chasms, and it would be a monstrous journey. Jeez, I have trouble just walking to my local shopping centre. And that's...
Why?
Because it's 20 minutes away, 25, 20 on a good day. Then I've got to carry all
You love walking.
I do when I got music in.
Walking's great.
But if I had to carry back
So you get mugged.
6 liters of milk, well, yeah, obviously that is a variable right there. Yes, that's why I carry a gun with me now. So just gonna fucking shoot your fucking tits off. Come near me, I'll fucking kill you.
Ooh, really?
No, I wouldn't want.
I wouldn't want to mess with Ed.
I wouldn't want to kill anyone. Just cut his hand off and shove it up his ass.
You feel that? You feel that?
You're fucked! Say it, just,
You fucked yourself!
Oh, jeez. Well, any final thoughts before we end this beautiful podcast?
No!
Shit, you broke my eardrums. What do your parents think you do when you scream at the top of your lungs? Stop masturbating without me! Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, he's hitting the wall.
Instead of hitting his desk, he made the sound with his mouth.
Boom, boom, boom. Well, it's not a desk. He's hitting the wall because I'm guessing Lever's got thin walls. That's the noise.
Hey, Gomez. Hey, that's what I do.
They're like, dum, 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 dum. Sorry. How's that?
That's the one.
That was more realistic, wasn't it?
That sounds way more realistic.
I'm
Goodness me.
gonna practice this for next week's podcast.
Oh yeah.
Does your dad get mad when you masturbate without him, Lever?
Oh, he gets mad. All right.
That's the teacher.
Why my son has all the fun, but I am not fun. You know?
Wait, do your parents still use VHS tapes?
No, not anymore. They did like up until like maybe last year.
Wow.
They got Lebanese recordings and stuff, like Lebanese shows recorded,
yeah.
and they would just watch it on VHS. Then they slowly started to move on to DVDs, but now they can just watch it on like MySat business.
That's TiVo. No, it's not even TiVo now. It's all streaming. Can you?
TiVo.
I don't know. This is the thing that records
TiVo.
TV onto a hard drive or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but no, we were gonna invest in that, but then no need.
Yeah.
No need, no care.
Okay. Oh well, that's nice. Do they still have their tapes though?
Yeah.
Do they still have a VHS player?
Yep.
Okay then.
I want to go through them.
Oh,
Excuse me. I want to go through them at one point and chuck out heaps, but
I bet
we have heaps.
Yeah, I bet you're gonna find that one tape that's like, "Son, do not watch."
I'm saving this one.
It's like the home porn studio. Is that my bed?
That's a good thing I got a new bed recently, then. Huh?
Oh, it's still got the stains.
I didn't change the sheets. True.
Yeah. Oh, that's my toothbrush. Up his nose.
Oh, I wondered where they got to.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Mom's been looking funny lately.
yeah. My breath did smell like shit for a couple of days. Oh,
Fuck.
there we go. Oh well, we've visited every range of emotion in this podcast. I think it's good to call it quits right about now. So good. It's a jolly goodbye from Nugsy, Leber, and myself. Thank you for
Hey, I
joining
haven't
us.
said anything.
What? Oh,
I put what's in my mouth.
okay, it's goodbye from Leber and myself.
Goodbye, my lover.
Until next time, take care.
Goodbye.
Live long, live well, look after yourselves, look after each other.
Yeah.
Time to say goodbye to everyone.
Wake up for breakfast, peanut butter toast. Open the bread box, shit, there's no loaf, oh no, my toast. How will I get by? Oh, what am I gonna do? No, nothing else will do. I need my loaf. Go down the road to the store. Head to the bakery, but fuck, they've got no more. Oh no, my loaf. How will I get by? No, I don't know what to do. Oh, I think I have a clue. It's in the Bread Podcast.